Really quick, I want to go over something. If you've bought the course, you know that I promote one way of identifying a specific pocket or a niche area that you should invest in. One of the reasons I do that is because it's so much easier to have a very linear approach, a narrow approach to determine certain things. If there were 5 or 6 different variables, different options, it's difficult to really conclude certain things, to arrive at a conclusion. But the principles in the course are guidelines. There's some things you have to follow very strictly, but to evaluate a certain area to invest in, using the Zillow principle is the best way. Now, there are other ways. So for instance, if you can't find pockets in Zillow and you're looking outside the county, or you're looking in the city for infill lots or whatever, do something else. Evaluate, determine what stick-built homes are selling for in your area. Meaning, if a stick-built home, don't use this math, but if a stick-built home is selling for $200 a square foot, and they're selling, but there's no mobile homes there, that's a potentially good opportunity because you can do a mobile home, a manufactured home for around $90 a square foot. So there's a big gap there. And if, for instance, rental property is scarce and stick-built homes, you get that factor there of you're 30% below, 40% below, rental property scarce. You also can have an opportunity to attract a buyer who's tired of renting. So if they're paying $1,500, $1,600 a month, they could buy this land home package for less than that, and they're actually buying it, not renting it. So don't be so narrow. The principles I gave you are that principles. Some of them, your due diligence, your zoning, things like that, you can't stray from that. That has to be. But the whole point of evaluating, that's a broad term. You are evaluating using a criteria, but don't get so focused and stuck on it. If Zillow doesn't reveal that, then therefore it must not be an opportunity. So I hope this helps. If you got questions, please put it in the chat, and let's work through this. I don't want you to get stuck on something. This is the first step, but don't get hung up here. Let's just work through the process. This is not the end of a thing if you can't find an opportunity. It's just the start of something we just have to find a work through and a work around.